What is up, guys? Jeff here for One Fish, Two Fish. Today we are going to talk about another edition of One Fish, Two Fish Explains. And what we are going to talk about today are tank kits. We're going to show you our semi-huge selection of tank kits. We're going to give you guys some real easy things to check when buying tank kits, things to ask when buying tank kits. And just some real feelers that you can put out before you purchase it. Tank kits, for the most part, are a cheaper. If you buy the tank kit, you're getting everything usually. You usually get a filter, you usually get a light. A lot of the time you get a heater. A heater is not something that's included all of them, but usually you'll get some type of light, the tank, some type of heater. Sometimes you get some chemicals with it. We're going to show you what we currently have in stock. I'm going to show it to you because we actually just redid that whole section of the store the way we used to have it. If some of you remember from videos, they used to all be stacked on the ground. The problem with that is they are all right by windows, and with the weather right now, with the humidity in here, the windows do get very moist, and overnight they will drip down, and then some of the times we were getting water dripping down and just kind of messing up the back walls of the tanks. Not hurting anything, obviously, but for a retail spot, it doesn't look great when you're buying it, and it's all wet, disgusting, and the box looks like crap. So really quick, let's give you guys a little look at what we have in stock. So one thing I'm not going to do, and this is one of the very few times you'll hear me say this, I'm not going to talk about every one of these individually. I would tell you in person, I would tell you in the store, but full disclaimer, this is one of the only things in this store that there are parts of it I don't like. We try, and you guys have seen, we do have a very large store here. We are at over 5,000 square feet. There's Nemo Bird having a bite. We do have a very large store here. As far as just fish aquatic stores go. So obviously whenever I say we don't have anything that we don't actually use or like ourselves, that isn't always the case, only because we just have so much stuff in here. But between all of the staff, for the most part, we have used, played with, tested the vast majority of what is in here. So when we tell you something, usually it is from experience, or we have at least played with it and we can give you some insight to it. Some of these tank kits I haven't played with. A couple in particular. Again, we're gonna try to stay away from anything negative on this channel. So we're not actually gonna go into any of that direct. But there is a few of them, and I'm going to indirectly give you guys some real easy things that you guys can ask when purchasing this. Again, most of our subscribers are not in where we live in Nova Scotia, so you're not able to actually come in and talk to us. But just when you are looking at a tank kit, I'm going to give you guys a couple of ideas of stuff you can do to saving some money down the road instead of buying certain things twice. So let's take a look. So we've got tank kits in a couple of different spots. So we do have a full selection of the Fluval, they call it Fluval Premium Aquarium Kit. So in this tank, you just look really quick. You're getting a 29-gallon tall Fluval tank. You're getting a energy-efficient LED. I'm just reading off the box. Obviously, you guys can tell that. You're getting a 5-stage power filter. It is the C version of the Fluval power filters. And then you're also getting, this one does come with a heater. It does come with some chemicals. It comes with a stick-on thermometer. And then just like a really quick aquarium guide. Now they've got different sizes for this. They've got a 29, they've got a 55. They also have a bow front version over here. And then we also have the Fluval Flex kits. These are a very popular in this location store. We do sell, this would probably be on the higher end of ones we sell. Again, it does come in a couple of variants. So this is your 32. It does come in a white and in a black. It's also got your 15, again, white and black. And then it has got the smaller versions of the 9 gallons up there. We've also got a a handful of Beta Kits, not all of them I love. There is a few that are smaller. We do sell them because we get asked for them all the time, for different reasons, breeding and all that sort of thing. So again, you know, if you look right on it, you can find preset beta heater, which is nice, custom beta filtration. You know, a lot of people say betas don't need a filter. Need is definitely correct. They do not need one. They will certainly benefit from one. So, you know, like most things, you can just look on the box and see what's in it. And then we have got, you can see kind of this first wall is all Fluval stuff. We do have the saltwater version of their little kits. They've got, this is called an Evo. This is a very nice saltwater kit in that it does actually have a decent LED light that will actually grow some coral for you. I don't know that I would be sticking any super high-end stuff that needs real high-end lighting. It's not adjustable, it's just basically an on and off thing. But they are a nice little kit. They've got a built-in filtration in the back. You can buy, they do make a custom skimmer that actually fits this tank. And they have this in a couple versions, a 5-gallon and a 13-gallon. And then they also have a large version of the Flex. And then last in our Fluval things is the Vista tanks. So these are a different in that they have kind of rounded edges on it. And then, as always, you can just look. Usually when it says fully equipped, it is going to give you everything. It will include your heater. You know, it's got the chemicals, the netting, and all that stuff. Again, it does have what they call a panoramic seamless aquarium. It's rounded on the edges. Again, usually they will tell you this also comes in a couple of different sizes. It comes in a 23, it comes in a 16, and it comes in an 8.5. We've got some accent aquariums by Aquariums. They're just no top on them. Again, you know, you can look right on it. It comes with an in the tank filter, a couple of what they're calling shrimp, designer shrimp tanks, or just LED shrimp tanks. We've got a couple of your Coral Life BioCubes. These are a salt version tank. Very similar to the Evo in that they do actually come with a decent LED light in them. Again, you know, you can read right on it, tells you everything. It does have a timer, automatic sunrise, moon, and all that stuff. You know, it will give you the ability to support, you know, probably 75 to 85% of what your local fish store will sell for corals. Just some real simple stuff is to ask. I'm going to actually get out of here where I can see, is to ask any information you can about some actual use in the aquarium. Lights, filters. Filter is a big one. Ask if anybody has used this. Ask what the maintenance routine is it. Ask the heaters, or ask the filter's ability to actually store bacteria. Ask the ease of use. We are always very quick to point out certain things just because we don't want to see somebody buy this when in actuality for the extra $30 they would have rather have this. So we do try, unless somebody walks in and it's like, this is the one I'm looking for, no problem at all. You know, you've probably done some research to it, you're welcome to it. And different strokes, different folks obviously, but some really good advice to it would be to ask anybody if they have played with them. The filter is a big one. Ask for the lights. Find out what you plan on doing with it. Are you going to grow plants? That is a big one. A lot of tank kits, the lights are just a very low-end light, the lowest of ends. A lot of tank kits, the filters, they're just not good filters. They don't have the capacity to hold anything that holds your bacteria. Again, I'm not going to go into any specifics, but that is some real simple questions that you guys can ask when purchasing your tank kit. Tell the stores. I'm going to guess more often than not, if you tell the stores what your plan is, they will jump in and say, this might not be for you, how about this, or this, or this. For the most part, stores like mine, we do stock 10 different ones. So there's an option for every budget, there's an option for different stuff. So that is just some ideas that you guys can do whenever you're purchasing your tank kit. Filter lights, the two biggest ones. Heaters are usually heaters. Obviously, there is a different level of them. There's a reason they're different priced. Usually, the more expensive are the better heaters, and that's a very easy one to get a cheap. But again, remember, you do get what you pay for. But just get something with a name, and you're usually okay with heaters. There's lots of videos on heaters to find out sort of which is best, and you can kind of decide on that. But that is just some advice on purchasing a new tank kit. If you like this video, again, guys, make sure to subscribe, like the video. Any comments, pros, cons, any horror stories you guys have of stuff that you have gone through in buying a tank kit and then a month later having to replace something or upgrade something that worked better, guys, leave them below. We love reading that stuff, and we try to comment to them all. Have a good day, guys. We'll see you on the next one.